Welcome to the More or Less podcast. I'm your host Nas, and we're back on the show with a new guest. I know you guys haven't seen me in a long time. We're gonna take our time doing this, but we do have a new guest. She goes by Atiyana, and we're gonna introduce her as Atiyana today.
Period, yes.
She does nails, and I really thought, this would be very fun because who doesn't like getting their nails done, whether it's your fingernails or your foot nails? And I feel like toes is it's an all day thing. You know what I'm saying? Who don't want to show their toes? But we're gonna let her introduce herself.
All right. Hi, guys. I'm Atiyana, and I'm a nail tech here in Dallas, Texas. I'm 18 years old, and yeah, that's me.
I'm so glad to have you on the show.
Right.
To actually have. It took us a time to get up here and start a whole 2 hours.
Exactly.
And we're supposed to already shoot before.
Yeah.
Okay, so how you been doing today?
I've been doing good. I literally barely got any sleep, so I'm like, but I'm still pushing through because I had to show up. I had to.
And she came up here with a man too.
Right. And I did.
Okay. So how did you get into nails?
Okay, so I started getting into nails because when I was like 13, I always wanted acrylic nails, and
what is acrylic? Is acrylic like the extra piece of nail?
It's this, yeah. They add a tip, and then you do like an overlay of acrylic. And my mom didn't let me get nails.
Oh, you got them done today?
Oh yeah, I did them last night.
Okay, that's really nice. You did them last night?
Oh yeah, I said I had to get them done for the show. Oh yeah.
Oh wow, okay, I like that.
So my mom basically didn't let me get nails, and I was like, why? She was like, wait until you're 15, and I couldn't wait. So I went to Target and bought an acrylic kit. You know those little cheap ones that they sell at Target? I started doing it and I actually really liked it. So I started selling press-ons. I started doing all types of nails, and ever since then, that's how my journey started. So thanks to my mom.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Thanks to
her. And you
her.
just practiced from that young age on?
I did. Since I was 13, I've been doing nails. So, yeah, I've been practicing.
Okay. And my thing, I always like to know, like, what about doing it, makes you actually want to be like, I want to do the next person nails. I want to make someone feel good about, their fingernails or where they're going out. What about it makes you be like, I'm going to keep doing it and keep doing it? Is it the money, or is it more so I enjoy doing this?
So it's definitely not the money, because I've done nails for free before because of how much I enjoy to do it. I enjoy doing nails. It's not because the money, nothing like that. So yeah. Like what makes me want to do it is like I want to make the girl feel pretty. If she's going out on her date, I want to make her feel good. If it's prom, if you're getting married, I want to make you feel good with your nails, because who doesn't?
Because I really don't know too much about nails. What is most expensive when it comes to doing nails and stuff like that? Is it the actual color, or is it that piece that you guys put on to stuff like that? Because I go and get mine done in my feet, but I never really get an actual acrylic or anything like. And there's nothing wrong with that with people who do, but I always wonder what's actually expensive.
So what's expensive is definitely, your time, first of all.
Okay.
Your time is very expensive, but product-wise, the monomer and, the drill, stuff like that, like the drill to make sure the shape is right. That's your
that
money
thing
maker.
that goes, okay.
Yeah, that's your money maker. So you got to spend at least $200 to $300. But I'd say like daily things that you have to buy monthly and stuff like that, definitely the monomer, which is the liquid to make the powder turn liquidy, if you get what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah,
And when we talk about nails, I know you have your own business actually doing the nails. Do you ever want to actually go into business, like big business doing your nails? If someone was to ask you like, hey, let's do this, are you open to things like that?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely open for anything that has to do with nails. As soon as I hear nails, I'm ready for it.
You're just like, oh,
I'm
but
ready
it has
to
to make actual sense.
Oh, it has
for
to
you.
make actual sense. Yeah, it's not like, oh, can you just come and let me do a video of you just doing my nails and a little. No, nothing like that. Like it got to be something like I'm enjoy, first of all, that I'm gonna enjoy, and second of all, like that I'm just gonna have fun with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how long have you been living in Dallas?
I've been living here my whole entire life. So since I came out of my mama, I've been living here.
Do you be on social media a lot?
I am mainly just for my nail business. I totally forgot about my business page that I'm like nail business, my page.
So you don't never really have I know you do have a personal presence, but
Yeah.
they be more into when she coming up with them sales or them little
Right. Oh yeah.
discounts.
As soon as I get that message, hey girl, I want to book. I'm ready to respond to you. I respond within at least 30 minutes. The latest 30 minutes.
The latest 30
Oh
minutes.
yeah.
So you be glued to that phone.
I do.
That's where the money comes.
Yeah, I'd be in the
Okay.
middle of watching a movie with my boyfriend, or we be playing Call of Duty. I see a message talking about some, hey girl, I want to book. I get off that so quick, and I'm like, okay, girl, what's up? Like, let's get you booked.
Let's get you booked. Okay. So I got a few questions I wanted to ask you about, your nail business and stuff like that, and just you as a person, because I feel like you are on social media as someone who does nails, and I feel like sometimes people don't actually get to know you a little bit more than you just do nails and stuff like that, and just she does the best nails. I would like to actually get to know her. What are some of the things that, when you're sitting there doing the nails, some of the things you guys be talking about? Because you know how guys, they'll go get haircuts and they're talking about the woman or who didn't hit who. What are some of the things y'all be talking about as you're doing someone's nails?
So my clients, they always come in talking about all types of things. So it's either their man cheating on them, they thinking about getting their man initial on the nail, but they're like, but he be playing with me. So, it's just like stuff like that, and there is some loyal clients that I've built relationships with that it's like, okay, we're talking consistently about like what's going on in our daily life, what's going on. Like, we talk about each other's feelings, but like with newer clients, I'm kind of like, hey girl, like, are you from here? Just little questions like that, but we do be getting into the topics and that makes the nails go by so quick.
Do you actually get uncomfortable with some of the context y'all be talking about? Or do you be like kind of judgmental, like, ooh? Or you be like, I'm going to take that and remember that for myself.
I mean, there is some things that they kind of ask me, and I'm just like, okay. I mean, I'll answer it honestly, but it's kind of like it gets a little too deep real quick. It's like, okay, I just met you, and
you reel it back in. You reel it back in, like
I'm like, okay,
hey girl,
well,
what color you want?
Right,
Okay.
yeah. So it's but I don't have a problem with answering any questions, to be honest. Yeah.
When you're doing people's nails, okay, and the conversations are not like, oh, I'm gonna kill this girl.
Oh no, they're not. It's more like, oh yeah, I'm finna fight, girl. You better put extra glue on that hoe, or stuff like that.
Oh wow,
like, it'd be like that, but it's not finna nothing about killing. Hell no.
Nothing about
no.
Because some people are real crazy. You know what I'm saying? They be telling you about their life. I remember I was getting my tattoo done by someone, and I was asking dating questions because the tattoo was hurting. I was getting it on my chest, and I was just asking a whole bunch of questions because you need to sometimes talk to someone while because you'll have a lot going on. Like someone could come get their nails done, and they probably be going through a lot with you.
Oh yeah,
like this is my stress reliever and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, and I'm a therapist and a nail tech at the same time. So while I'm doing your nails, I'm also here to help you out and give you some advice if you need it. So
okay. So some of the questions that they wanted to know, when we're talking about you doing people's nails, do you actually travel?
So I will travel,
You're
just
working on
depending. Yeah, like going to like out of state. Eventually, I do want to, book a flight to Cali.
Because that's where the money is. When
Right,
you're going to
exactly.
foreign countries and stuff like that, doing people's nails.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, and here in Dallas, like I will travel. I do kind of have to know you a little bit just so I know like exactly where you are and things like that. But I normally travel for like my loyal clients. But like if you're somebody new booking, then I'm kind of like, I gotta like kind of know you a little bit more.
Because you know how some like artists, they'll take their hairstyles on the road, like later on your future of your business, you'll probably end up being, you wouldn't mind being like a travel nail tech where you're traveling like 30 days or a week with someone.
Oh yeah.
But let me ask you something. How does that like play a toll on like your regular day life, like your relationship? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you work outside of that.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, obviously, I do have another job, and I really just have it just for fun. To be honest, nails.
I get it because you know what I I get it.
Period. Nails is my real job. So can't these 9-to-5 people tell me what to do, or these managers trying to boss me around? I don't know who they're talking to, but me going out like maybe for 30 days, it has to be a really big opportunity. Like say that Cardi B's like, hey girl, I'm gonna book you a flight. Come with me, stuff like that. Oh yeah, I'm taking it. Period. It would have to like impact me in some type of way. Like like that's Cardi B. Like come on now. So. In that type of case, like, yes, I would call off of work. I'll do all of that because, that's a big opportunity for me. And that's something that I've always wanted to do. Like, I've done nails for 5 years, and I've always wanted to do, like, a big celebrity's nails. So that would definitely, I would take that. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Kind of like a off topic. Like, I don't know if you pay attention to social media and some of the trending topics that be going on, but what do you feel like the reason is on why you feel like people cheat?
Like cheat, like nail techs cheat.
Not cheat, but like cheat in relationships and stuff like that.
Oh, in a relationship. Okay. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like it's because they start to lose feelings and they don't know how to. They just don't know how to like tell their partner, and that's where the communication lacks. So I feel like that's where the cheating comes, and it's
So
like
do you feel like off unhappiness? Because I always say when someone's unhappy, the curiosity is gonna raise up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're not giving me what I want, or you're not doing what I ask. So why not go to Jawan's house? You know what I'm saying? Late at night when you're not giving me what I want. I always hear that a lot, and I always hear they cheated on me, and you hear that a lot, cheating, and people be losing their mind after someone then cheated on them. Or
Exactly.
I feel like that's where the toxicness coming from, because I feel like when someone cheats on someone, most people don't just leave. Like they're gonna give you a fight.
Yeah, they people don't really leave. Like they're like, oh, I'm gonna give you a second chance. It's okay, or they're like, I'm gonna beat your ass, but don't do that again. That's like where the trust, like it's like you shouldn't have cheated in the first place. Honestly, just leave them and then go do what you want to do. But cheating also hurts somebody, and you don't know how that could affect them in their life.
Okay. And then another big topic I feel like I'm tired of talking about is the 50-50. The 50-50 in relationships. And I kind of feel like, me personally, I don't want to go. I feel like when you're in a relationship, it's not always 50-50.
Right, it's not.
Sometimes you might give 80 and your partner might give 20.
Yeah, exactly.
And that 80-20 works for other couples.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? I was hearing one person, he was like, if a guy can just pay your gas bill and your electric bill, why can't that be enough for you? You know what I'm saying? They're not cheating, they're coming home, they're working, you know what I'm saying? Why isn't that enough? And I feel like a lot of people be trying to catch up to the Ruby Roses and the Cardi B's. Like, not everybody has an offset. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? And what is your take on the 50-50 thing?
Okay, so the whole thing with me, honestly, like when you love somebody, you guys are gonna struggle. Like, whether or not it's the girl putting in 100% and you doing that barely anything, or if it's the guy doing everything, y'all are gonna stick with each other no matter what. So I honestly feel like, there's some days where you're gonna have to do, like, the girls might have to do 70 and the guy's gonna have to do 30, and that's that. So, whatever happens. So, I honestly feel like it doesn't. I feel like 50-50, everybody's different. Everything works differently. I personally think being equal is fine too, but back in the things have just changed so much with this generation.
I feel like back in the 90s, like a lot of people, they more was into like love. Like I actually love my partner, and I feel like now a lot of people be with guys and girls because they up or they got money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like when you're on social media, big like yourself, I feel like you always gonna have people trying to holler at you on the side, and you already might have a boyfriend. Or, you know what I'm saying? But how do you deal with that? Like being a big nail tail with a presence on social media and still having like a normal life, like a boyfriend where y'all go out on dates and stuff like that. Like, how do you deal with that? And does like that affect your relationship? Not, if someone's cheating, but does it kind of have like an effect of you being a big nail tail online with a big social media presence?
So me doing nails and everything, it doesn't have an effect on me like in my relationship. It doesn't affect anything. It's still the same. Me doing nails is totally different than what me and my man have going on. Okay. So like me and my man, we got our relationship, and me with my clients and my business, we have a totally different relationship.
And they don't never collide. Like your homegirl, your clients don't ever holler at your man or anything like that?
I mean, not that I know of. They don't do it in front of my face. I mean, shit. Okay. So it's like, I don't know. But when I'm there doing it, they just be, looking at what I do. So,
okay.
Like, I ain't never.
Your man don't be trying to holler at the clients.
Oh, no. He don't do that.
I mean,
he got other things
not
to
that
worry
you know
about.
of, right?
Not that I know of, but I know he wouldn't do that. Come on now. Let's be for real.
They bold.
No, let's be for real. No, he don't do that. Nah.
That's that crazy. Nah.
Nah, hell no. He don't do that.
Okay.
No.
Is there any trending topic that you've seen?
Trending topics right now, definitely like the reels. Like there's a bunch of reels like showing your growth, and that's one of my videos that went the most viral about how I used to do horrible nails and now I'm like doing my big one, whatever.
Mm-hmm. And that's can you admit trending. You used to do horrible nails?
Oh yeah, we are gonna start somewhere. Yeah. Like of course my nail wasn't
and these
perfect.
look really nice today. I like it. They're like Christmas and pink.
Period. I mean, I just did, St. Patrick's Day, like I said.
What is like your favorite color to actually put on someone?
My favorite color to put on people, I definitely love to. Everybody gets nude, so it's like, dang, nude is just getting at a nude, like a natural color that matches their nail bed. So I like to do pink, and I like to kind of do other colors to make it pop, like blue, purple, pink, stuff like that.
Okay. Sure. And what's like a popular color?
Nude and white. Everybody wants white Frenchies. Everybody wants that nude base. That's the most popular. Oh my goodness.
Nude and white. Mm-hmm. It's crazy because I always see females with like all pink. I feel like pink is another.
Or pink, like the nude like pink, yeah.
White is a big color. I feel like white toes and white fingers.
They like, I want to look cute. And I'm like, I got you, girl. Whatever you want, I'll do it.
Have you ever had like a crazy experience with a customer?
Oh, yeah.
I've had many. Where do you do these nails again?
I do them at my apartment.
Okay, so I always feel like a crazy experience. Like, do you ever have someone that be like, I'm not paying for these?
Oh, no.
It's already paid for.
Oh, no. Nobody has ever. In my whole 5 years of doing nails,
if they did?
Never.
Like, so.
Oh, it's up. What do you mean?
Because I with hairstylists, when I go on Instagram, they be like, oh, I'm going to clip these the fuck out your hair. You know what I'm saying? I'm clipping these out your hair.
Yeah.
Are you more like, oh, you can't, well, let me clip these off?
Oh, first of all, it's not going to get to that point, period, because you ain't finna walk out that door. And you going to have to, if they don't want to sit their ass back down and pay me, oh, it's up. We finna fight it out. Cause what you doing? You playing with my time, with my money.
You finna box it out over the nails?
Yeah, because that's how I pay my rent.
Okay.
So you're not finna play with me. And yes, I'll cut off the nails, but it just depends on kind of how you're coming at me. Yeah. Like if they're starting to be like, oh, no, I ain't paying. And if they're really trying to run off on me and stuff like that, like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not right. Like, this is a business, and that's what a lot of people get it twisted. Just because I do them at my home or nothing doesn't mean I'm any less than people who do it at a suite or a salon. Like, I actually take the time out of my day to provide you a service, and if you want to play with me like that with my money, I got to pay bills. Like, come on now.
And what do you, so you've never really had a bad experience?
Oh, no. I've never had a time where I've had to, like, I fighting is never my first, I just be joking. But I've never had a client try to run out on me or nothing. Never.
So what if someone comes there and they're just like, well, I don't like these?
Oh, well, then
after you done did the whole thing, are you open to be like, so what can I do for you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I always.
Is it extra charge when you fix it?
No, it's not. So whenever I'm doing their nails, I ask them like, hey, is everything good, girl?
But you know how some people change their mind.
They do change their mind. And even if after they're done with their set, I literally do it for free. If you don't like it, I want you to leave out of my place happy and, comfortable with what you have on your nose. So I'm definitely not even going to charge you. I'll just redo it and do it exactly how you want it.
Yeah, so
I take constructive criticism.
I did my little research on you. And we're not going to get too much into certain stuff that I know. What do you have to say about sometimes the messiness or the drama of actually being doing nails and on social media? When you have social media and what you enjoy, something that you're passionate about, I feel like it gets messy. Sometimes you might get into a little, I ain't gonna call it beef because I feel like beef is very, very serious, and I'm interested in my money. What do you have to say or the advice when it comes to the social media beef and then you actually doing people's nails? Like, I know it collides. Like, what do you have to say about that?
So, I mean, like, beef is just, like, it's just dumb to me. Like, we're all business owners. There shouldn't be any beef between none of us. We should all be making money. It doesn't really collide within, like, my clients or nothing. Like, they'll, like, if they know about it, they'll be like, hey, like, what's going on with that? Like, I seen this girl post about you or whatever, So it doesn't really collide into it. It's just something to talk about while we're doing the nails, I really don't pay no mind to it, to be honest, because I'm focused on my money and I'm focusing on going up. I'm not focused on stopping real quick before going up just to talk back to somebody or do this, and that.
Because I always say, like, beef doesn't make you no money when you, like, too much into it. When you minding your business and so on and going off, you was just going to be like, yeah, she don't like me. I don't know why. Yeah. And you'll probably sit and if she probably booked you, you probably be like, I would do her nails.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it never really bothers you.
No, it doesn't bother me. Like, to be honest, like, being a businesswoman, like, I try not to let none of the hate comments, the beef, all that other stuff that's going on around me, I try not to let it get to me. Because at the end of the day, like when you going up, people are always going to try to prey on your downfall. They're going to try to do this and that, and they're going to try to find ways to, kind of make you want to stop.
You.
Yeah, like they're going to try to do things to make me want to stop doing nails or something. But I'm never going to stop. Like, I'm always going to have that passion for nails.
Okay. I like that. You never, because, when I do my podcast, I always tell people, like, it's fun, but sometimes I didn't like lost friends because if you ask me a personal question on my show, I'm going to give you a personal answer. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be honest because that's how you going to connect with people. And if you feel offended about something I'm saying, don't be my friend. Like, this is my show, and this is expensive. Yeah. There's nothing cheap about this.
This ain't cheap.
If I want to talk about how Guan was pissing me off yesterday, that'll be the conversation. Like, so you really be unfazed by the little
I'd be unfazed by it. Yeah, if it's not paying me, then I don't pay no mind.
Okay, I enjoy that. That was real good, real good. Period. My thing is, what is something Atiyana likes to do when she's not doing nails or anything like that?
I love to find a way to make money. Like, I like to go on my Instagram, follow more business creators, get into like digital marketing, or I try to like go on YouTube, see how I can start maybe like selling acrylics. Every time that I don't do nails, I'm always focusing on the next move, like something else. Like, okay, I do nails, let me see, maybe let me look at these like lash classes and see how much it is to get a certificate, like that.
Okay, and then another question I have for you is what's something you don't like that's going on in the nail business right now? Like, I know a big artist like Nicki Minaj, she's doing already nails that she's selling.
Oh, that you just like put them on, or like press-ons?
Yeah, she's selling press-ons.
Oh.
She's selling press-ons, and I thought that was very like, I've never heard of anyone doing press-ons. Mm-hmm. I know people look down kind of on press-ons because it's not actually like but what is like something you don't like that you see going on in the nail business?
I mean, there's nothing really that I don't like because, we all have our own ways of doing nails. Like the press-ons, like I started off doing press-ons. I don't look down on no other business or no other way that you want to do nails, whether that's gel-X, press-ons, whether you want to do like, different things like dip or just gel.
Because you know how some people be like, what's like a fashion thing that you don't like? And
a fashion thing? Yeah, I don't really know.
When it comes to nails, what's something that you be like, I don't really necessarily favor those?
Honestly, what I don't like to do is like the almond shape, like the way that the almond is like, I just don't like it. Like, I just don't understand no point, I attract more like long nail clients and extra long clients. So it's like when I do like little short oval looking nails, it kind of like that's not what I like to do. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be creative, and that's kind of like.
But
simple.
You don't mind doing those?
Oh, I don't mind. Like, if you really want it, I'm gonna do it.
And when you say almond, you talk about the actual shape of the nail.
Like the little circle looking ones, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I like doing stiletto, like them sharp nails. Oh yeah, go poke somebody in their eye. But them little, them little short almond. I just something about that. I kind of don't, But I mean, I'll do them. Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I do have a little bit of questions that some of your fans and stuff wanted to ask you. Mm-hmm. So one question I have is, what is the best opaque gel polishes for a nail?
The best opaque gel polishes.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
The best opaque gel polish for nails. Honestly, I go to Nail Supply Glamour, which is here in Dallas. I don't know if anybody's watching that's not here in Dallas, but they have also a website, and they have the best, like, full coverage gel coat. And I swear to God, it's literally the best. So, I mean, I don't know what it's called, but it's literally just Nail Supply Glamour gel, like, white coat. You just got to type in the color.
Okay.
And yeah, that's one of the best ones to me.
While you're doing nails and stuff like that, what's something that keeps you motivated to, I know it's a lot of drama that goes on with social media and stuff like that, and just life. Sometimes life, you be like, I'm feeling down. Mm-hmm. What keeps you motivated on wanting to do the next customer? I know money is always the motivation, but aside from money, what keeps you like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do these 10 or 20?
Right. Yeah, so what motivates me is honestly just the next step. Like, I know, like, I might be so like, oh my God, I'm so like, I don't feel good today or whatever. But what motivates me is because I like the whole process of the nails. I like applying the tip. I like shaping it. I like doing everything, and that motivates me, and it distracts me from my outside problems. So that's what I like about it. Like, it distracts me from like what's going on.
Okay.
So it's like my like therapy. Literally doing nails is my whole therapy.
And then also like having a conversation because
Oh,
you be
yeah.
having different conversations, and you actually be meeting people too.
Oh, yeah.
As you're doing these nails, and I always thought that was, it's like being social a bit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You might get a new person that don't know you, and it's just like, oh wow, I'm gonna come here again.
Right,
You
yeah,
know
and
what I'm
that's
saying?
my whole goal. I want you to come back again. I want to make sure I gave you that 10 out of 10 service, you know? So I always, even if I'm feeling down, I never show it when I'm doing the nails. I'm always going to give you that good energy cuz I don't know where like the client was coming from. She could have came from, something going on in her household. So, I got to make it this her best moment and one of her best moments out of the day. So,
Okay. Well, we're gonna go on break, guys, and we'll see you guys back in a little bit.
all right, bye guys. See you back.
All right, guys. So we're back from the More or Less podcast, and we still have Atiyana with us. I'm about to call her by no name. I know her a little bit, so a lot of times when you see me about to be like, I'm trying to call her by her, her stage name and stuff like that, and what a lot of people call her now. But we're back, and we're with Nails by Atiyana. So what is something when it comes to nails? What is something that you see on social media a lot when it comes to other nail techs, or because you be on social media and you're aware of what goes around online and offline? What's something that you see that you be like, that is crazy? Whether it's nails or anything else.
Okay, so like a nail tech too, or like what are you like?
Yeah,
like just
anything.
something crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, one thing that I see that's crazy is like whenever beginner nail techs especially like they're posting their process, there's a bunch of hate comments. And I'm like, why are you guys hating on this beginner nail tech? Like I was there before. All of us that do good nails now, we were all there at some point. So it's like that's one thing that I see that's really crazy. How they try to hate on you for like maybe not doing nails is good or whatever. So I honestly feel like that's one of like the craziest things that I see, and I don't really like that. We're bringing down beginner nail techs because people always have a passion, and I feel like that's something that they want to do for the rest of their life. So I think that's one of the craziest things that I see.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
Yeah, the hate comments. That's yeah.
And how do you deal with hate comments?
Okay.
And just the hate, because I know you get a lot. I know people have beef, right? And
Yeah.
they have this little beef with it'd be beef with the hairstylist. You see Arrogant Tay and you see Jonathan.
Right. Oh
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? And then
See?
you actually see people actually fighting.
Right.
And I always say
yeah.
we can have beef all you want, but as soon as you hit me,
Right.
it's gonna go fair. But I don't want to get to that with you. I would rather us be cool or
Right,
be able to be
yeah.
in the same room and not argue and stuff like that. But what is something that you do to kind of stay out of that?
So what I try to do to stay out of it is like honestly I try not to look at the hate comments, even though like I see it pop up on my page. I try not to really think about it. But
Because you see other artists, like I remember Kelly Rowland. So this big girl was hating on her, and she wore the same exact swimsuit line.
yeah, that's
You know
the
what
thing.
I'm
See, that's the thing. And it's like I feel like hate is just like what's the point? Like I get it. Whatever you're going through, like say that two nail techs have beef. Like whatever you guys are going through outside of y'all's nail business needs to stay outside of the nail business. You don't got to bring your clients into it. You don't got to bring nothing. You don't even got to bring that to your page. Like
Yeah, because I kind of feel like if you beefing with another nail tech, you
Yeah.
don't like me personally. So with us personally beef,
Right.
it don't have nothing to do with the nails.
It don't.
If I don't like someone, if we could be cool. If I don't like someone, I might can send them to you.
Right,
If you don't
that's
like
the
someone,
same-
if you don't like someone, you could be
exactly.
like, you can go to Atiyana. We don't have to like each other. for
Right.
us
The
to do
nails were
work.
never the problem. It was
Yeah.
just, the way kind of maybe you came at me or something. The nails is never the problem. So that's why I'm like, all the beef and stuff, like it has nothing to do with the nails. Me servicing my clients, that has nothing to do with the one nail tech that's saying this or the hating comments. It has nothing to do with that. So,
And
I just
I just feel like that's very crazy because hate don't have anything to do with business. Business is
doesn't.
business.
Yeah, you're
Business
making
is-
money.
You know,
Yeah.
business is an ongoing, continuous thing, and I feel
Exactly.
like you don't like me, you just don't like me.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't gotta like me. I mean, as long as you're doing good in your business and, God bless you for real. Like, all you gotta do is focus on your business and everything. Like, if you don't like me or whatever, if you don't like the way I do nails, like, you don't gotta come out and put that out to your nail business. Your clients don't need to know that. They're just trying to get their nails done, and that's that.
Because I always say, when you fighting and stuff like that and beef, that don't make you no money.
It don't.
It's good for business because it creates scuttlebutt, it creates drama, it creates, ooh, let me go, let me see who do the best. Let me see.
Yeah.
And you, the one that's hating, I always say the one that's hating usually be the one that's not making the more money.
Exactly,
as you see, because you're sitting there talking about you don't like me in front of another client.
Right. Like the client doesn't need to know that.
Oh, this is messy.
Because you being a nail tech, you shouldn't be the one who's being messy, first of all, period. Your clients are supposed to be coming in talking about, oh my God,
they're
girl, like my man. Yeah. And I'm just gonna be like, girl, that's crazy. Like what? Like what's up with that? Like, I'm supposed to be the one starting the conversation and stuff, but my mess has nothing to do with my clients. This is their personal time to come in and sit down and just relax and get their nails done. Like it has nothing to do with what I have to go. I mean, it has nothing to do with what I'm like going through or whatever. They come with their problems and they tell me about it and we talk about it, and that's that. So, yeah.
Okay. Because, I feel like when you do nails and you on social media, somebody don't like you.
Yeah, and I know there is a few,
that.
there's a few nail techs who probably, got some little shade on me, and I know a few who definitely do be saying some stuff to me.
No mind, like.
And I really don't pay no mind because it's like I said, it's not the nail, and especially if we're both nail techs, like let's make money together. What are we doing beefing with each other or whatever? Like, honestly, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, let's go catch that bag together. Let's not, like, why are we catching a fight? Like, it don't make no sense. So, and I know that there's a few non-techs that don't like me, and that's fine because we all do nail business, and I still pray for them every day because, like you got to do. You got to pray, and I hope that we all become successful. Like, it's no jealous, it's no hate from me or nothing.
I like that for you. You never meet a lot of people who are like that, who really, like, I really don't want any drama with you. If you don't like me,
right?
Ooh, okay, but okay. I'm just here to do nails.
I'm here to have fun doing the nails. I'm here to build relationships with my clients, and if you don't like me, then that's fine. But keep that over there. Just don't talk about my family. Like, just don't start doing all that crazy stuff.
Yeah, I know we all have triggers. Like
we do.
We could do business, but once you do something or you say something out the way, I check you.
Right, yeah, I'm gonna have to, but especially if the beef is so old, that also doesn't,
It's crazy.
Like, I admit it, we all were young at some point, and I'm now grown. I'm 18, so it's like,
And you're only 18.
I'm only 18.
Oh wow. You know what? When I first met you, I didn't meet you as Atiyana.
Right.
But when you had told me you do nails, I just was like, oh my God, you're so young.
Right.
Nails.
Yeah.
You don't meet a lot of young people who be mentally and spiritually there when it comes to, I got my own business. A lot of young people are selling drugs, you know what I'm saying? Selling cat or this and that, you know what I'm saying? When you're young, you're not really thinking about a business or anything like that. So I always commend you for that because I feel like that's very big and mature.
And it is,
for you to be making money just by sitting down, painting color on someone's nails. Right. And I know it's more to that when you're doing nails, but if you really think about it, you know what I'm saying? That is crazy.
Yeah, it's a job it's a job that I like to do. It's not me having to walk up to Walmart, clock in, whatever, and then go see what the manager wants me to do. No, I get to pick my schedule. If I want to only book clients Saturdays and Sundays, I can do that. If I want to only book you 12 in the nighttime, 12 in the morning to like 5 a.m., then I can do that too.
And you know it's crazy. Sometimes when I see people getting nails, people do nails at any time. And I always say I would love to go get a haircut at 12 at midnight.
Right.
And I feel like no one thinks like that when it comes to, because you see a lot of reality shows and stuff like that. And I feel like people always do the, like, you want to get a cast of 6 women, probably 2 or 3 don't like the other 3, and they're going to argue. And no one does anything outside the box. Like I heard Baddies was, not Baddies, but on Now That's TV, it's a guy that want to do a rap show. You never see a lot of rap shows.
Right.
And people are always doing when it comes to these social media outlets or these what's it called, these reality shows,
they be wanting to fight.
They're doing the same thing, like, and I feel like it kind of deteriorates black people because it's like all we do is fight. Black people and minority people, all we do is sit on reality shows and fight. And there's more to it. It's like you have someone who's 18 who has their own business doing nails.
Yeah,
no one talks about that.
Yeah,
or someone who just anything other than Atiyana punching another nail tech in the face. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like what they want to see is me get into it with some other nail tech. That's what people want to see. You know, social media is where it creates that tension. Like they want to see, oh, like what's gonna happen next. Like, you know, they're not really talking about
drama sells at times.
Yeah, exactly. So the thing is that they never really want to see you doing your big one. They want to see you more getting into fights, and you fighting and you discriminating other nail techs is gonna bring you down in the business. That's never gonna bring you up.
Because me, like, if I see you already messy, I'm not going to go to you to do it for a service. Because why would I go to Tasha, who does nails, and she don't like Atiyana? Then when I go and get my nails done, I'm a guy. And you're just sitting there about Atiyana, and I might know her, and she probably gave me a better experience than you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So now I'm like, oh, I'm not going to go to you because you're talking about her, and I just want to get my nails done. Like, I want to tell you about my day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like whenever you go to
get a service, I don't want to hear you talk about your life.
Why are you talking about the beef that you have with other people? We're all supposed to be supporting each other, period. I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care if you done said this about me. We all have a business at the end of the day, and I will always support every woman's business, period, whether you like me or not.
So you're a girl's girl.
Yeah, I support women. Like I support girls.
And you could be a girl's girl, but I know there's some women or some females you do not like. You know,
yeah,
I mean, I don't really favor her like that.
Yeah, there's some. Of course, I'm a human. I'm gonna talk about people, and I'm gonna dislike people. Like that's part of being a human. There's no such thing as liking everybody. You know, that's like you can't do that. Like, of course, you know, there's people that like have came at me the wrong way, and I'm kind of like, okay, you know, but I still wish them all the best luck in their business if they want to do that or whatever that they want to do. So you know, yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah, like I don't know. I support all women, like no matter what.
Okay.
And I know like there's beef and all types of stuff. Them hate comments on that one video that I got that went viral. A bunch of people hating about how I used to do nails, that they were so ugly, and you know, stuff like that. Like,
so have you had other viral videos?
Like more viral? Yeah. Oh yeah. It's not just that one. I've had like mostly like the growth video. They love, like, people love to see your growth. Like I guess people were so shocked to see how I used to do nails and how I do them now. That's probably the one that went most viral. And then I did like a little skit with one of my loyal clients, and that one also went viral too, of her like coming in acting like, you know, do my nails right now. Like, you know, we were just like, it was just a joke or whatever. People like to see that.
I gotta come there one time.
Period. We gotta do one. Come on now. You know, you got to.
I'm a little nervous.
No,
because
don't be nervous.
when I go and get mine done, I go to the, you know, Miss Ling Ling shop, and I go get
the Ling Ling.
The thing about I love when you do get your nails, when it comes to your feet, like you get them massaged and stuff like that.
Right.
And I feel like they don't be getting a crust off.
Right. That little crust on the side. I need you to scrape that off real quick. Yeah. Right.
And then when you don't do it, like, I don't want to tip you. Like,
right.
And me, I'm a tipper. I've been out with some people. When I get a service, I'm gonna give you $20.
Period. At least 20. Yeah.
Because I enjoy your service, or I didn't tip somebody more than $20. If you give me good service, you give me good conversation, and you make me feel real welcomed, I'm gonna tip you. Like, right. I'm gonna tip you a lot. I'm sorry. I know how hard it is to start something or to do something, and a tip goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? It does,
yeah. That tip could have gone to your gas. That tip could have gone to so many things. That could have gone to your new like nail drill or something. And it's me just being generous,
saying I like your service.
Exactly.
That's another thing I enjoy, and I might tell my homegirl. Me and my homegirl might want to get our nails together with you. You know, on a back and forth thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah. And, you know, I understand the people who don't tip, because sometimes, you know, and especially I get a lot of young clients. Their mom is only giving them $50. And I normally don't charge $50 for like a set unless it's really, really basic. But since I love to do nails, I'll literally do anything to make a client happy. So it's like, you know, like we can always work out the price, whatever. That's literally how dedicated I am. Yeah, things are expensive over here, but like I'm just so dedicated to my business that it's like, I don't even care if you have $50. Like, just come on and sit in my chair. I got you. Like, for real.
But, okay. Well, we're going to go on break.
Okay, period. Okay.
And when we come back, we're going to come back with Atiyana's other half.
Period. My other half, my world, my everything. Don't play.
Okay. All right. So we see you guys on